Well, last week you watched a group of fresh out of Canada and the US girls go into Thai homes where they could hardly speak the language, and the idea of that was a perfect cross-cultural experience right from the onset. One of the reasons is we want to work on the character of these kids, and we have to understand that if you're going to cross the culture, it's no longer about you, it's about the people that you go to minister to. And that was a really fun episode. But this week we are heading south from Sriracha down to the very south of Thailand, and all the way along we've got a couple of church makeovers that are going to be very exciting. Some churches that we're going to be really able to bless these churches that are kind of struggling in some of the rural areas, and a lot of other things that are going to just really test the mettle of these kids, make them do some physical work, living together, traveling together like they've never done before. After last week's experience, they want to be together. They're excited about being together. They're excited about the support that they provide for each other. But this week, I can guarantee you, there's going to be some exciting things go down as they travel to the south of Thailand.
Got done with our Thai families and whatever, we got settled back home, and then we headed down south to southern Thailand.
It's a good place there. It's the place that a really nice place because we know that Thai king stay there, and really good to go there and to help ministry in there.
The first place we went to, Cornerstone.
I didn't really have any expectations for myself or my team. Just let's go serve the people, let's be a blessing and help them out with what they needed help with.
And as soon as we got there, the church was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And right away, we just started to work.
The pastor was like an architect or whatever, so he really like pushed us in our work ethic, like just working hard, being organized.
I loved the work that we had to do.
Digging in pieces of wood with maggots running off of it, and just doing those types of things. For me, it was just getting past the insects and stuff like that was really hard for me.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you, my attitude was so poopy and I hated the work we had to do. I thought it was so useless to sit there and wash rocks when it could have rained and the rocks would have been washed on their own. We did a lot of physical work, but it was so good.
We had to wash rocks one day, and I think all of us were just like killing ourselves laughing inside, like, why are we washing rocks? This is so stupid.
But then I just felt myself changing and my attitude was getting better and my patience was increasing, and I knew I was just there to serve and to do the work. So,
and just it seemed really dumb sometimes, like scrubbing rocks, not gonna lie. I actually didn't find that part too bad because we were just playing with shovels and dirt and moving stuff around so we got to sit down and scrub rocks. So I was like, okay, yes, we get to sit down. I don't care what it is.
But I think for all of us, it was kind of just like a simple little thing that reminded us, like, no, do you know what? If this is what they need us to do to bless the church, then we'll do it, and we'll do it with a good heart.
And it was a really heart check time to step back and see if you're just in it for the fun and the sightseeing, or if you're in it to serve God, no matter what He gives you to do, right?
Right now we are moving pots of dead things, dead trees, living trees, little bushes, big bushes. Anything in a pot, we move it. We are your people. We are very in love with this job. There's nothing else we would rather be doing than hanging out with pokey things.
I've cut my arm and my hands.
I just sliced my thumb. How did I do that?
It's a pokey plant.
It's a pokey plant.
Pokey plants.
And
they hurt.
And I am putting them down. And tomorrow our day will be leaving here probably around 8 or 8:15 because we have to be in school before 9 and we don't want to go right at 9, we want to go before that so we kind of see what's going on. Yeah.
Good morning, camera. We're so happy to see you this morning. Yes. My back.
Tiga. Where are we going to school? To go talk with the children and put on plays and dances and give our testimonies. We're at another school today doing more drama. More dance and more outreach. We're going to teach the kids about God.
We all do bad things like lying or stealing.
I was so happy to reach the children and to tell the children about Jesus and just to watch them pray for the first time was really nice. So yeah, I feel happy.
We're just moments away from getting on the train to Nakhon Tamarat. We are a week into 7 weeks in Asia. The team has been doing great, and there's been some gelling going on, and we've been doing some hard labor, helping out a church, and then we've been going to school, teaching English, and doing different various dramas. But now we're just on our way down south, and then after heading to Nakhon Tamarat, we'll be heading to Hat Yai, and then obviously we'll be heading to KL, Malaysia, to continue the great fun, and we just really look forward to see what God will do both in our lives and also the lives that we're going to be ministering to. Awesome. Okay. Deer in the headlights.
And then after Cornerstone Church, we headed to Kansi Tamarack, and that was a beautiful church as well.
And in the Kansi Tamarack, that was like just a time for us to pray a lot. Like that's what the personality of the pastor was, like just prayer. He was a man of prayer for sure. And like that's when we the team started to like lead the services, like got the worship band in our team like together, and they started leading worship and everything, and we started like sharing more testimonies, and like we just had church all day long and like the whole time in the Kansi Tamarack. Like that's all we did.
Excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited. We're gonna ride the train. Yeah, the train. I was gonna say toilets. That's kind of what's on my brain right now. I want to see the train toilets.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Number 12, talking to me?
Yeah, we tried this.
Peter, about to board the train. Yay!
God bless you.
Thank you too.
Railway station. That's a mouthful. I think it's south.
Have fun.
That's about all I know.
For God, who said, "Let there be light in the darkness," has made this light shine in our hearts. And that just really stuck out to me. And it was like, yes, I know that God's like looking down on us. He says, yes, you are fragile clay jars. Like, you cannot do this by your own power. But He has made the light shine in our hearts. Like,
going from the starting point of the Bible, I say to myself, okay,